Hi there, Andre here from Peak Motorcycles. This video is a follow-up video to the one where I put the Kove handguards on my Kove 450 Rally. Now, when I put them on, I actually use the Kove brackets which kind of go on here, and what that means is I no longer have a mirror mount, which is a shame. I do like the Kove handguards though, so I'm going to stick with those. So what I thought I'd do is I thought I would try and find something else. So what I have here are some Ram ball mounts that come on a mounting bracket, and I'll show you a close-up in a moment. So my aim is to fit these to the bike alongside the brake and the clutch levers, and hopefully then I can just put my double take mirrors straight on the bike. So just a really quick video showing what my workaround is for losing my mirror mounts. I was going to put the double takes on anyway, and having seen that the Barkbusters were half a kilo heavier, I'm pretty sure that a pair of these is going to be lighter than that. So here we go. So this is what I opted for. Now it's a 1-inch Ram ball mount on an alloy bracket. Now it's got an insert in it which is specially made for 22mm handlebars. So the reason I picked it was because this wall here, I'll show you that a bit closer, is pretty thin. It came with its own hex key, but it's essentially just one bolt to remove. And my hope is that it is going to be thin enough to fit around the bars. Now, because that bit was thin, my concern is actually the thickness of this. So I think in order to get that on, I'm going to have to remove the levers. That is kind of it really. It's a pretty simple thing. It came from a store in the UK named after a well-known South American river. And I'll put a link to what they are in the description. Right, let's do that up really quick. It is a thing, I know. I'm just going to weigh it. Someone's going to want to know. And that thing weighs a mere 46 grams. There's 2 of them, so that's 92 grams altogether. It's still, you know, a pound, 400 and something grams lighter than the Barkbusters would be. That's it for a quick look. I will now put it on the bike. Now I'm still having a few problems with my DJI Action 4 not picking up the microphone, so there's no audio for the last bit. So rather than put it on without, essentially what I've had to do is I've taken all of this handguard off and the front brake lever just to be able to fit that in. And the problem I've got, you can just see it under there, is that this wire here is just is basically what's sticking down, and that's what's stopping me getting it on. So I'm going to circle around with it for a bit to see if I can get it to go in. But it's essentially the starter pod buttons, which are and the wiring and how that comes out the bottom of there that's getting in the way. Now, there isn't really any slack or anything else that I can do with it, so it's really a matter of seeing if I can get the bracket round that. It looks like it should go if I can just get it in the first place, because it does clamp smaller than the rubber bit. Is that on? I think so. No, not on this side. If it does, I think that might be as far as it goes, because that is when the hinge is just behind. I think I might just have to do is to move it out just a fraction. There we go. Okay, so now that's on. So it's now a question of how far up can I move it? And when it is moved up, will I still be able to get the handguard on? Okay, I think that looks pretty good. That is, I think, as far as it'll go. Maybe. So let's see if I can tighten that up, then I think I'm onto a winner. Yep, I think that's pretty good. Just need to refit the handguard now. Okay, those are both in now. I think that is pretty good. Just going to tighten those up. Yeah, that all looks good. Yes, I know my mirrors need a clean, but I'll just pop that on there. The only thing is that really could do with rocking. Well, does it need to go further forward? So the only thing is if that's too far back, and it might be, that I actually need to have it so that the hinge is this side of the wire instead of the far side. What I might do is I might just try it, because there is quite a lot of adjustability in the ram mount arms. So maybe I'll give that a go. If it doesn't work out, it's just going to be a matter of moving that maybe 10 degrees further over, just so the hinge at the bottom of here is on this side of the wire. But otherwise, I think I'm done. So that's it. That is my hopefully fairly short video on my workaround to put some ram mount balls and actually get some mirrors. Kove 450 Rally. This is after I fitted the Kove Pro handguards and lost my mirror mounts. So yeah, I'm kind of pleased with how that's worked out. I do wonder if I'm going to have to move this one over a bit, because when I look at this one, it is very slightly back relative to this, and this one is actually very slightly forwards. It's not a lot, so I think I might get away with it, but I'll take it out on the road, try this out, and also the other modifications that I've done, and let you know. Right, that's it. Please check out my other content for some other Kove videos that are on the way, but otherwise I think I'm done with this for now. Thanks for watching.